Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday night's Enchanted readings. Tonight, I have scheduled Miglia. I hope I'm saying that right. And I have Linda L, Danielle V, Sweet Berryish, Nina, Nicole, and Haley. I have 7 scheduled. How is everyone doing tonight? I will give everyone a couple of minutes to feed in. I am not seeing any comments as of yet. Hi, Linda. All right. I was like, where are the comments? Oh, oh, baby's in the other room, Linda. If I let her out, she will be all over the cards, let me tell you. She very much gets jealous of them. So, hi, Melissa. Would you like to be added to the list? I do have spots. I can add you. You can be number 8. Okay, I'm going to get started. Hi, Sandra. How are you? I don't have you on the list. Did you want to be on? Or are you just watching? Let me know. I have 8 so far on my list. Awesome. Melissa, you are number 8. All right. Sandra, let me know. And we have 2 slots available. Oh, I will, Linda, for sure, for sure. You're welcome. All right, and Sandra D will let me, or you said yes? Okay, I'm going to add you. We have 1 spot left. So, awesome. All right, let me get started with Miglia. And I'm guessing it's pretty much general, and I'm going to grab the first deck up is the Runic deck. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay and see me okay. All right, Miglia. I have Ace of Cups. We have, I feel like it's something new starting. 10 of Wands. Very powerful emotions here. I don't know if they're like new emotions starting for someone new in your life. And then I have Page of Cups, like drink up, enjoy. And then I have a celebration going on. So, Miglia, let me know what you think of this. Um, Ace of Cups, dipping your toe in. Don't know if you've just started dating or what exactly is going on here. Hopefully, you guys can see the card okay. All right. So, just starting with someone, starting a new relationship potentially. It can go however you want, depending on what type of fears you have or how you've been hurt in the past. Okay. If you're fully healed, then you can go forward and you can make it just the best relationship ever. I feel like it could get really deep really fast. All right. This person gets you. Page of Cups. You feel like you've waited for this person or this type of person for quite a long time. And now that you've met them, you feel like you've known them, perhaps in a past life, or because you keep thinking that you know them from somewhere, like you met them before. Um, that your souls know each other. They feel like they've touched. All right. And then we have like a big celebration. So I don't know if they're feeling the exact same way, but I feel like whatever this celebration is, you most definitely take them with you to the celebration, or you go with them, whether it's somebody's wedding or what exactly it is. I'm unsure at this time, but I feel like you both enjoy each other's company enough and you feel strongly enough about each other to actually take the other person with you without feeling that it's weird or awkward, that sort of thing. Hopefully that makes sense to you, 𝕯𝖏𝖏. And I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Linda L., you're going to be next. Oh, wait a minute. A card fell. 2 cards fell. I'll be right back. Oh, geez. I got to go all the way down on the floor. Sorry about that, everybody. This is still for 𝕯𝖏𝖏. We're again going through the Ace of Cups. All right. And then the Magician. Again, 𝕯𝖏𝖏, whatever you want it to be, whatever you want this relationship to be, it's like you're in control. That's kind of what they're telling me. So you set the pace. So if you need it to go slower, you can make it go slower. If you want it to go quicker, you can. All right, Linda, you're next. Linda, is it anything specific or just whatever the guides say? Let me know. They have me going for the dream deck, Linda. Ooh. General, okay. I have the Palace of Wands, getting very creative. There's something that you envision creating. I don't know if you're into a side hustle or what exactly it is, but whatever this creative flow is that's in your head that you're envisioning creating, please start manifesting it on the physical plane. Don't just leave it in the thought process, okay? You actually have to take action, all right? Next up is King of Cups. So they want you really to focus on one particular thing. I want to make sure you can see that. Not thinking one thing and doing something else. I feel like in this picture, he's thinking about one thing, but his actions say totally different. So if you could get on the same page, make sure that whatever it is you envision, that you actually make that happen. Work on the little details. We have 9 of Swords. Whatever you're frightened of, afraid of, that you feel like I can't do this, or I don't know if it's your second time around and you're comparing it to something you've done in the past and you worry. I need you to take the worry element out of it. I hope that makes sense. You need to actually, instead of worrying about it, just really take control of it. Take control of the situation, micromanage it so that you see if it starts to veer off. And if you see it starting to veer off, you can tweak it and change it a little bit and keep it on course in that manner. Does that make sense, Linda? But whatever it is that's got you spooked, I need you to physically do it. I need you to work through that, live through the fear, and just push through it. It's just from a residual memory that's stopping you. You get it a bit, you'll see it's coming. Okay, it's coming. They give me Seven of Cups. This is going to work out really, really well for you. Okay. So I just definitely, when the opportunity comes, I want you to grasp onto it. Okay. You think it's sentimental? And it could be for sure. Most definitely. Um, Danielle, you're up next with money and job. So first, Danielle, the fairies want to give you, hi, Haley. First, the fairies want to give you a card, Danielle, with regards to the money and the job. Princess of Winter. So get those cards back in there. Inquisitive, truthful, realistic, and undiplomatic. All right. This is somebody that's going to be interviewing you, is what I feel. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. So I feel like, Danielle, somebody who's going to interview you for a position that you really, really want, you're going to feel like when they tell you what they need and what they think you are lacking in, they're going to try to tell you in a very kind way what they need and where you're falling short. And basically, it's to let you know what you can do to actually be able to fill that type of position. Okay. I'm going to grab you a few other cards from the psychic deck. So if there's a certification or something that they need, then they're going to let you know. If you're open to it and you're open to going and getting whatever it is that they need, you may still like get the job. Does that make sense? But if you get like offended or you just say, oh well, thanks anyway, then they're just going to figure you're not the right one. So you're going to have to show a little bit of initiative there if you know that you're willing to learn, willing to put yourself out there. They're talking about a new job coming up, and I don't know if you're happy where you're at the temp, but I feel like the temp people can actually get you this interview. Okay. So I have patience and planning. Keep working at it. Don't give up. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Okay. I need you to keep interviewing and keep throwing your resume out there. There is a big celebration coming up. You are going to land another job, but I feel like the way you get this job is through other people. I feel like, Danielle, it's got to be through somebody like either a friend of a friend who knows somebody, or just even one of your connections. It could even be one of your connections where you're temping right now. One of the acquaintances might know someone looking for someone who looking for somebody with your specific skills. Okay. So could you like drum that up while you're temping? Reach out, let the temp agency know exactly what you're looking for, and also let the current job that you're at, a few of the acquaintances that you get along with, let them know what it is you want to do and ask if they know anybody. Maybe they can just walk through and drop your resume off and put in a good word for you, and you get on the list that way, and then you get to interview. Okay. I think that works out better for you in the long run. I'm sorry, Sweet Fairy-ish is next. I'm sorry, I don't know your real name, but it's career. Oh, I'm sorry. Danielle, I think I got to do yours next. I actually think I just read for Sweet Fairy-ish. Wow. Because I'm looking, she was next, and she was the one with the career and at a temp job right now. So, Sweet Fairy-ish, that reading was for you. Sorry. Danielle, yours money and job. we're going to do yours right now. I am so sorry. This happens from time to time. Hi, Rosie. How are you? Did you want to get on the list? I have one more slot open if you did. That, um, and then Danielle, money and job. There. This is your reading now, Danielle. So sorry. I don't know how the guides jumped over you and went straight to the next person, but they did. Wow. Um, Danielle, temptation. All right. If you are tempted to currently walk off your job, please do not resist that temptation until you have another job to go to. Okay. And don't just make a decision being flipped because you're feeling a certain way at the moment. Keep your cool, stay calm, okay, with regards to what's going on. They are going to recognize, reward you, unless this is like recognition for going back to school. I have to ask, Danielle, are you back at school now or taking a certification, learning something? Because I feel like if you go get that certification, then we have recognition and reward where they actually have a position for you once you do this, okay? It actually, I don't know why I'm seeing harmony here. I don't know if you've been going through some stuff at work where people are getting petty and making you feel less than and overworking you, underpaying you. But at this point, if you just resist, hold your tongue, resist the temptation, find out, maybe say to your boss, what can I do to become more valuable to you and move up on the chain? Okay, get promoted, that sort of thing. And, I want to be of value. I want to grow and I want to move up. And I think that would help you. I have one more card for you. Foundation and achievements. Okay, so I think it helps you with the money. I think it helps you get a better paying job. So if you can do that, Danielle, that would be great. Wow. And, I am so sorry about the way that those readings just flipped around like that. I don't even know what that's all about. Okay, Rosie, I'm going to add you. You're going to be number 10. Okay. Nina, you are next. Wow, that was like crazy. Pushing Gatorade tonight, ladies. I wonder why there's never any men in here. Don't they ever want a reading? You would think they do. Anyway, on to Nina. Queen of Swords. 5 of Cups inverted. 9 of Cups upright. Wow. And the World. Okay, so this is from the Crow tarot deck. And Nina, you feel like you've moved up. You have worked really hard to earn a particular status in your life. Very, very, you worked really, really hard to do this, okay, to move up the chain and create the life that you have for yourself. However, right now you feel like you are not being rewarded by the universe. You feel like after everything you've done for everyone, they've kind of left you high and dry. You expected more from people, and they really have let you down. But your guides and your angels are asking that you just think about tomorrow, think about who you are, where you're at, and give thanks for everything that you do have, okay? Some people are going to underappreciate you irrevocably, and they will take you for granted. They will just always figure that you're their safety net, so to speak. And it's almost like you're grandfathered in, that they just expect these things from you because you make it look really easy and they don't know that you're working your butt off. And I don't know if at times you feel like I'm just going to grab my bag and I'm going to go, and then where are they going to be without me? But I think you're just tired, and I think you just really need a break. I think you should take yourself on vacation or a spa day, something like that. And just remember that if you dip out for one day and say you put your phone on silent or turn it off or leave it behind and nobody can get a hold of you, I think that will kind of teach them a lesson. They'll be so worried about you. But I guarantee they care about you, okay? They honestly, truly do. It's just that sometimes they don't act like it and they take advantage of you. So, um, but Nina, they're still there for you. They've just been misbehaving lately, very unappreciative, and everybody has an off day, right? So, okay, Nicole, Haley's mom, Nicole, this one's going to be for you up next. And then, Sandra, you want money and travel when I get to you? Sure. Absolutely. All right, Nicole, hopefully you're able. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to hit my screen. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. Okay, Nicole, hopefully you're watching. If not, Haley will show you later. All right. Ooh. Nicole, I have Queen of Cups, Strength, Seven of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, the sevens kind of have it, don't they? So I feel like you're doing a great job taking care of yourself, making time for meditation, resting, giving thanks, staying positive. And I feel like when you go to bed, you're exhausted. Okay. So I need you to work on balancing your life a little bit better. You're strong all the time. And sometimes I feel like if you were to lean on somebody else for a change, and just if there's somebody, one person that you can just lean on and be weak with, I think it would just give you a break. Does that make sense? I feel like you need to take a little bit of time for yourself. Um, could be another day trip, another day spa, something like that, or just with your bestie, whoever that is, whoever you could tell everything to. Have a day with them and entrust them, a little road trip, a one-day trip, and just entrust them with everything and let them be your strength. Does that make sense? Seven of Pentacles, you're on the right track when it comes to finances and taking care of things on that point. You're wondering what to do next, where to go now. I keep hearing like financial advisor. Does that make sense? But for some reason, I feel like you're supposed to reach out to a financial advisor. So I don't know if you have somebody who currently has a good one, or if you're going to be researching that. So not quite sure if you have extra money that you're looking to invest, or if you're looking on how much to take out from like one of your funds, or maybe you just want to move your funds from one brokerage to another. Not quite sure. Just hopefully that makes sense. But you're doing well. You're working really hard to regroup, and I feel like it's retirement money, but I could be wrong. Okay, Haley, you're up next. Haley, I have foundation and achievements, spiritual strength, having patience, and love begins. So, foundations and achievements. Haley, do you find that happy life, happy home, that sort of thing, everything's going great? We have positive things on the horizon for you. And I don't know, everything just fits perfectly at home. You've got everything that you want, everything that you worked really, really hard for. On an emotional level, though, I feel like you need someone else to lean on yourself. You're holding up the weight of the world at home. And like I said, physically you have everything that you want, but emotionally you're tired, and everybody, you're the go-to, everybody comes to you, and everybody looks to you and expects you to take care of everything and to show them or do it for them. Okay, so from now on, instead of doing it for them, show them how to do it for themselves, and have patience. It's going to be really hard as you have patience while showing them over and over again how to care for it or do it themselves. That way they can be your helper, okay? And that's where self-love begins. All right, taking control of what's going on at home, and instead of letting everyone lean on you and wear you thin, you actually teach them how to take care of themselves, and it helps you out a great deal as well. I think that it'll also help you in those times when you're really tired, that they'll say things like, would you like me to do that for you, or would you like me to get that for you? They're going to start wanting to dote on you. I think it'll help a lot. Haley, does that make sense? I hope it does. All right. Melissa is up next, and then Sandra, and then Rosie. All right, Melissa. Going over to the heaven and earth. I have the Hermit, the Moon, Knight of Cups, and Valor. All right, Melissa, pulling back, feeling as if you need to like dip out for a minute. You've just been too busy. You're taking time for yourself now. You're actually thinking about what your next move should be, where you should go from here. We just had the full moon. It was last night. All right. Did it pull a lot of energy out of you? Probably. You probably totally even missed it and didn't know why you were so drained this morning and last night. It does pull emotions out. I do have Knight of Cups. All right. Are you in the process of taking care of somebody else? Possibly taking care of them a lot, like a big chunk of your day, I'm thinking. You're standing up for them, helping them, fighting their battles for them, that sort of thing. It's time for you to let them fight their own battles. Does that make sense? Time. Just time for you to let them fight their own battles. I hope that makes sense, Melissa. Okay, Sandra D, money and travel. Always? Okay. Everyone's so quiet on this channel. Man, it's not like that on the Facebook page. There are trolls and everything. Wow. But everybody is just like so quiet and respectful and not wound up at all. All right, Sandra, money and travel, psychic deck. Partnerships and alliances, disruption coming through, patience, obstacles and challenges. Financially, I don't think you get to travel right now when I'm looking at these cards. So partnerships and alliances, who are you traveling with? All right. They can help you out a little bit if you want them to, but I would prefer you did not. I feel like financially, it's really not the right time for you to travel just yet. If you're just a little patient, wait a little longer, get all your ducks in a row. We have a few things, a few obstacles and challenges that are coming in that are going to make it a little difficult for you to travel right now, to do what you want to do in the fashion that you want. So I really don't want to see you dipping into your reserve funds to do the traveling. All right. Go ahead, start a special fund just for the travel. Okay. And build that up. And then if I'm wrong, if you don't have challenges financially that cause you to have to take back out from that fund, then by all means go ahead and go. If this is traveling that you're going to be paying on over time, if it's like a year out, I think you'll be safe. But if you're looking at going in the next month or two, I would wait. I would put it off if I could, if you could. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Rosie, you're up next. All right. Wow, these readings are going really, really fast. This is the 10th reading already. I'm surprised. Rosie, we're going over to the ghost deck. Okay, I have 7 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 9 of Wands. Rosie, do you have a mom or a grandma that crossed over? Because I feel like it could be a grandmother or a mother who's coming in, but I'm thinking maybe grandma or aunt because Queen. All right. 7 of Cups. Wishing, praying. Gosh, the full moon is in this one. It's right there. It's right up on top. Wishing, praying. There's a whole bunch of stuff on your list that you want really, really bad. And you've been just really praying on it, praying about it, asking for all these things. Can you pick which one you want, or are they all like equally important? And you're just saying whatever one you can give me. I need you to dial it in. I need you to actually speak your wish into the world and stay focused on that one thing. So there is not enough money, your grandma or mom says. not enough money to do it all. Okay. Choose, pick. What do you want? What's the thing that's going to give you the most joy and make you feel the most satisfaction, is what she says. And then I have the Queen of Cups. She's saying the most joy, the most satisfaction. All right. That's what she's saying. That's what you're going to go for. Doesn't matter if it's monetarily or not. Knight of Wands, get creative with regards to the rest of the things that are on your list. Get creative and make them happen. You actually can physically manifest them yourself and bring them down here on earth from above, okay? But again, she says you need to stay focused like she was, and concentrate, work hard on it, make it happen. Does that make sense, Rosie? I hope so. Okay, that was our 10 readings for the night, and normally that would take an hour, but we went really, really fast. Is there anyone else in the room who did not get a reading who would like a reading? Put it in the comments, please, and thank you. Ooh. Okay, we got cards dropping for someone from the ghost deck from above. So let me grab these cards. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, not sure who this is for. All right, because they fell out while I was shuffling Rosie's cards back in. All right, I have 4 cards. This is somebody's reading. Someone who's crossed over. You'll have to claim it. I don't know who it's for. I have the Magician, which is like the Fool cards, like starting a whole new journey and having everything that you need. You don't even know that you have it yet. I'm sorry, not the Fool card, the Magician card. And I have 10 of Pentacles. They're pushing you. And 7 Chariot. And then we have the Fool. I just had some like screen come up in front of my face. I have no idea what that was. I apologize. And then we have the Fool card, starting a whole new journey. Okay, so first card up, who you'll know if this is for you, Rosie, or if it's for someone else. But it is someone from above. So we start out with the Magician card, and they're saying you have absolutely everything you need in life to manifest your dreams, to do what it is that you want to. Whoever this person is that they're speaking to, they say help yourself. Quit asking others to help you. You are fully capable of helping yourself, okay? They say that them and another who have crossed over have been pushing you and arranging circumstance so that you will succeed, so that you will take a step forward. They don't want you to ask others for help. They want you to help yourself. They keep putting things in front of you, and it's like you keep pushing them off to the side and asking somebody else to help you. Don't want to do that, okay? Don't want to do that. Chariot, once you take full responsibility, okay, and decide to take all matters in your own hands and start manifesting yourself instead of asking others for help, then things really start moving. You will be amazed. You're going to be so proud of yourself that you did this all on your own and you had no help from anyone, and that you believed in yourself and the messages that you're getting above. And then you go off on your own and you begin again. And this time, so much better. You had the courage, you have the courage and the guts to go make like a whole new life. So I almost feel like this reading is for somebody who's trying to break out on their own and they're worried about the what ifs in life, but they need to break out on their own. And they keep getting signals. You keep asking for signs from above, and they're saying, we're giving it to you. And we keep pushing things in front of you, and you keep asking others for help instead of taking on the challenges, the obstacles that they're putting in front of you as they try to get you to take control of your own life and circumstance. So I hope somebody out there in the collective or here right now in the reading can grab that and vouch for that and know exactly who that is. And you'll know if this has been going on with you, and then you'll understand why all this stuff keeps happening to you, because somebody on the other side keeps throwing this stuff in front of you, trying to get you to just get mad enough to take on the world by yourself and quit asking others for help. Does that make sense? I hope somebody can actually validate that maybe in the comments now or later. So, all right. We're going to do another reading for the collective because we still have some time. We're going to go over to the Heaven and Earth deck. The end of the way things are. We're starting all new again, a whole new chapter. Ace of Cups is inverted, so taking your love back. This feels like somebody did you wrong and it's over and there's no going back. There's no forgiving. Material work, things happen. This is a big split. And the Star, just taking care of yourself. You do all of this for you now. No more taking care of them. They were not worthy. So here comes the Death card. That is the end of a situation, the end of a chapter in your life. You have now decided there's no going back. You finally made the decision. Okay. Ace of Cups is inverted. We are pulling the love back, everything that you ever gave, including caring. All right. Fool me once, you won't fool me twice. Okay. That sort of thing. You've given this person another chance and it's just, they let you down. So, material work. This is like splitting assets and figuring out who gets what, who lives where. And it really doesn't matter. You just work through it as quickly as possible. I feel like time is of the essence. And then I have the Star card, taking care of yourself. Now, finally, no one else took care of you before. And now you will be able to have the time and energy just to focus on yourself and heal. And I want you to take a lot of time for yourself. You need a lot of time. You need as long as it takes. All right. But right now that it's over, you try to make it go as quickly as possible and not rock the boat too much because you just want it over quick. The division of assets, that sort of thing. Hopefully somebody can claim this. But that's from your angels above. Sandra, the last one resonated with you. Thank you. Thank you for the validation. Was that your mom or your grandma or who was it? They feel like a queen. So, aunt. I feel like it was somebody pretty close to you. Or it could have been a grandfather if he was more of the, if he had more of the feminine traits, you know, being the loving, kind, emotional person, you know. I just feel it like a tough feminine energy. Like they had to correct, they had to be, you know, forceful there. So, all right, we'll do maybe one more for the collective, and then Let me know if there's anything you want to know, like about booking or the Hannah House coming up, that sort of thing. Or if you'd like to know something about crystal Reiki healing, I also do that. Okay, so I'm being asked to pull an archangel card for somebody, unsure who. Okay, this is from someone's archangel. It's time to shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. Now, I know I just told this to a client yesterday, and I have to say, if there's anybody watching now or in the future who is in the medical field, especially if you're a caregiver, um, this is for you. You need to shield yourself, okay? Because you give and you give and you give all the time, okay? I'm going to read that to you again. Protect yourself from harsh or fear based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. Okay. I feel like somebody maybe in the medical field is taking on caring for someone that's giving them flashbacks of something parallel that they had to live with on a personal note. And I feel like that's as much information as I can give with regards to that for who this is for. So, Sandra, your mom and grandma and or sister, and Rosie, maybe your godmother or grandma's. Well, there could have been two because I had two queens, and so not quite sure there for sure. Um, Going to pull one from Archangel Raphael now on the medical deck. This is for somebody who's recovering. Recovery, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my surgery or throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. I feel like there was a surgery though, because they made me say surgery even though that wasn't there. I think this person had surgery and they're recovering now. They've come a long way, but they still have quite a ways to go. That's for them. Okay. And Archangel Raphael is with you. So stay positive and know that you are not alone. Okay, so let me take a few minutes since we've read everyone. Let me take a few minutes to remind everyone that I do crystal Reiki healings also. I can do them in person or by Skype. And that is where crystals are laid over you to realign your chakras. Okay. And you can pay by Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, just like you do for your tarot readings. Okay. Distant wise, I will actually have a cloth here with the silhouette of a person on it, and I will lay the crystals here while you lay in or sit, whichever you're more comfortable with on your end, by Skype. Okay. And it's a guided meditation that can take you to speak to people who have crossed over, or sometimes your angels, or sometimes your spirit guides, your spirit animals. Could be a totem animal who's here to help you right now through trying times, or your life spirit animal who has been here throughout this life and will continue to be with you to teach you what you need in order to fight through and get through this life and level up. Okay. When you are stressed out and you're mentally taxed, you find yourself starting to have physical ailments. Okay. It begins with stress, and doctors are recognizing this now. Okay. When you're stressed out, suddenly you start having physical ailments. They are blockages, all right? These are blockages in your chakras. That's how it begins. And if we're constantly looking back, we we have a lot of depression because we just keep going back over and over and over things. And for those of you who have a lot of anxiety, it's you're living in the future. You're constantly afraid of the what ifs and what's around the corner. If I can get you just to focus on the present, it will help alleviate these things. Okay, we can't change what was in the past. Don't be sad over it. Learn from it. Get mad and fight. Okay, learn and change the future by living in the present. Okay, don't fear the unknown. Create something to fill that void. Okay, you are the author of your story. When you have this crystal Reiki session with me, you will feel energized. So much better. Oh my gosh, your chakras will be aligned. Some fall asleep, some laugh, some cry, but they all feel energized, pain free, happy. They sleep well. And of course, you have to push a lot of water after that. It's a beautiful session. I like to do 1 hour sessions, especially if the person is with me, but I can do half-hour sessions as well. So, and sometimes on Skype, you may prefer a half-hour session, which is fine. I do have on the Facebook page a book now button where you can schedule your tarot, your crystal Reiki, or a combo, whatever you like. There's a discount on the combo, obviously, because you're blending two together. On August 12th, Saturday, August 12th, I'll be in Indianapolis, Indiana at the 𝕯𝖏𝖛𝖗 Paranormal event. And it's a haunted mansion. There's going to be tons of vendors out there. There'll be other readers as well as myself, other mediums. And you can take a tour through the haunted house. It doesn't cost very much money at all. It's just a fun day. So anyone who's like in driving distance, that'd be a cool 1-day excursion for you. But you might want to bring some money because I saw fabulous stuff there last year when I was there. There's just so many things. There's probably almost 200 vendors that'll be there, which is really cool to put something for everyone. Absolutely. And if I get the opportunity to leave my stand, I'll do a quick video, but I can't promise anything because it could get quite busy. I think they get over 100 people in the door for that event. So there's something under my events on my Facebook page if you want the address and you want more information about it. So again, if you can share my YouTube videos, that would be awesome. Let people know I'm here. You know, if they would like to just sit back and enjoy and watch, that'd be wonderful. And perhaps maybe they will subscribe as well. The more subscriptions we get, the more likely they'll let me do more 1-hour videos. So right now I'm limited until I get to 1,000 people. So that's why I'm only going live once a week right now. Everyone, I hope you have a blessed evening. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I truly appreciate it. Have a great evening. Good night.